Well, good morning and thanks for joining me again today. I'm whispering a bit this morning because the kids are having their last lie-in before going back to school tomorrow. So for breakfast, I have got blueberries, raspberries, strawberries and melon, and they are all a speed food. I've also got a small banana in there, and that is a free food, and one of the Aldi's protein yogurts, and that is 1.5 cents. So that is my breakfast. Sorry, I hope you can hear me. I'm a little bit croaky this morning as well. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this breakfast with my second coffee already, and I will catch you all at lunchtime. For lunch today, I have got one slice of the Neville's bread, which I've toasted. That's half of my Healthy Extra B. And then I've got 2 poached eggs there. They're free in protein, a bit of salt and pepper on top. And I've got half a tin for ketchup. So yeah, this is my birthday lunch today. They wanted to get me cake and all sorts for my birthday, but I just can't do it because I've got weigh-in tomorrow, so it's not worth risking the scale. So yeah, this is my lunch, and I'll show you if I have anything else. So we've come out this afternoon for one of our favourite walks. The horses are there today. They haven't been there for ages. It's not very clear. There we go. Finally got a bit of dry weather. Daisy and Amber there. Got to make sure I don't get my son in. Yes, I had to pop out this morning, and when I got back, Amber was very kind this morning. When I got home, she had walked up to town and got me a massive balloon with Mum on. So I'll show you when I get home what I've had for my birthday. I didn't intend to video myself today. I've got no makeup on. I look horrendous, but my gosh, I'm looking 46 today, I think. No, you're not. No, I'm not. I don't know.
I don't think you do. Like, if I didn't know you, I think you'd be like
15.
No.
No, a friend of a family friend. Get it right. I said this morning like I was 46, and you're not, are you? Good God, she was really shocked. So I felt a bit better for that. So yeah, anyway, we're up here having this walk. It's one of our favourite walks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Oops.
There's a little stream there.
Yeah, so anyway, we're going to do this walk, and then I'll show you what I've got when we get home. What are you doing, Daisy? And she's so cold, she's been shivering. Now she's had her fur cut. Daisy, stop! She'll go. Oh, I should have put her coat on her because she's shivering like crazy. Of course, she had her hair cut the other day, and she's a little bit scalped. Aren't you lovely? She's going back to see where Amber is. Amber's looking through the binoculars.
Hello, darling.
Oi! Your legs look so red, Amber, on the ankles.
Oh, not too bad.
They look so cold.
It's not very clear. How do you twist it or something? Can you imagine that being you now?
Gosh, I'm getting blown away.
It's a bit cold.
So for my tea tonight, Amber's made one of my favourite dishes, the meatballs. So there's 3 meatballs, the 5% fat ones from Aldi's. I can't remember the sins right now, but I'll confirm on the screen. I think they're 1.5 for 3. No, I think they're half a sin for 3. And then I got that on some spaghetti. And there's 40 grams of Cathedral City lighter there as well. I know there's no extra speed on here, but I'm very late getting in from the doctors, and bless her, she's had to keep this warm for me. So there is like tomatoes, onions, garlic and peppers within the sauce. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to tuck into this because it smells delicious. I'm just going to show you a couple of the presents that I had for my birthday. So I had 2 boxes of my favourite Skinny Whips, 4.5 sins. And then I had this one the other day as an early birthday present. And then I got this one as well. And I see lots and lots of people on Instagram and making the garlic and ginger curry. And it's supposed to be amazing. So I've had a look through this one because I had that on Saturday as an early one, but I haven't yet looked through, well, I've literally flicked through that, so I'm going to sit down and look at that later. Really excited to try some recipes out there. As I said the other day, I've got to start experimenting again with recipes. And then I absolutely love the hot cross bun Wickford & Co candle. Anything like that, with hot cross bun, gingerbread, all those sort of things I absolutely love, and the smell is just amazing. And gingerbread wax melts, I absolutely love gingerbread things, so I got that. I had some like underwear, which I'm not gonna put on here. I had nightwear. I think I've got £50, and I'll show you the lovely flowers now. So these are the flowers. I had these yesterday. And lilies are my absolute favourite flowers of all time. Well, lilies and freesias are my favourite. So they are stunning. There's 4 bunches of these, and then there's a bunch of the oriental lilies at the back. I mean, I love oriental lilies. They are just so nice, but I'm a bit wary in the summer because of my allergies, but I'm hoping I'll be okay. And I'm still taking my medication, but yeah, I love them. Very pretty. And then let me show you the gorgeous bloom that Amber went to get today. It's huge. I love the colour. Pink and gold. It's massive. Let me just stand back. Yeah, she walked all the way into town to get this and carried it all the way home in a bag. And it really is massive. She's a very good girl. So yeah, I'm super pleased with everything I got. As I said to you earlier, I mean, the kids really wanted to get me, well, Amber wanted to make me a cake. And then my son wanted to buy me a box of chocolates and wanted to go and get me a cake from the bakery. I was like, no, I don't want to do it, you know, especially the day before weigh-in. After I've had such a good week, I didn't want to ruin it. So I've been very, very good, and I've resisted it. How easy could it have been to say, yes, just go and get me a nice custard slice or whatever, but I've resisted it, and I feel very pleased with myself for doing that. So really enjoyed the meal that Amber cooked. It was all a bit chaos though when I got in, because I'll talk to you about that after. I had to go to the doctor's like just out of the blue, so So yeah, that was a bit chaos. And I've got some gorgeous birthday cards as well. This one Amber got printed for me online. And then, oh, I can't really show you that because my son's on there and he'll kill me if he knows I put him on there. And I had another one printed off my son here, but I can't show you, sorry. I forgot he was on that picture. Yeah, so all in all, I've had a really good day. So, and I would like to say thank you so much to the lady that follows me on here. You'll know who you are for the card today. Really appreciated it, and thank you so much. You sent one to Amber, you sent one to myself now, so that's very, very kind of you. Thank you. I am going to go now. I've got a few things to get done, and then I'll sit down and have a chat with you shortly and tell you what the doctors said that they think might be going on. So before I forget, because I forgot to edit on here, the 3 meatballs I can confirm are half a sin. Do you know, I get it confused all the time. Is it 1.5 or half? But it's definitely half a sin. When you're looking on the app, it can be quite misleading because sometimes I look at it, but it's actually the pork meatball. So yeah, so it's half a sin. Anyway, I wanted to get this up earlier tonight because we're just having a family evening. So I'm ending the day. What I'm having for my supper tonight, I've got still half of my Healthy Extra B. I haven't done that for a while, split it, but I really fancied, I knew that tonight I'd want something, so I thought I'd have the Hi-Fi bar. So I'm going to have the Hi-Fi bar and some melon, which obviously is a speed food. And I haven't totaled this up. Let me just count in my head a minute. I've had 8.5 sins today. I had a little bit of chocolate at my mum's, which come in at 4 sins. But yeah, so 8.5 sins, which I'm really, really pleased with. As I said to you, I mean, it's very hard on your birthday. Like, my husband wanted to take me out for a meal, and I know you can work it in, and yes, you can have meals out and everything, but this is my first proper official weigh-in tomorrow after Christmas, and after my gain last week, I wanted to put in 100% this week so I could get, like, you know, a really good loss, and I didn't want to ruin it the night before weigh-in, because if I went for a meal, it would either be an Indian or Mexican for chimichangas. So, you know, I just thought it's better to be safe than sorry. And I know that I'd rather see those numbers on those scales go down than have a meal. I can have a meal when I'm at Target, so I can celebrate Target with a lovely meal. So that's what's in my head, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Also, as I said to you, the kids Amber wanted to make me cake. My son kept saying about going to buy a cake, and I resisted it all. So I'm really pleased. So to have 4 sins worth of chocolate out my mum's, I think, you know, is all okay. And yeah, I tell you what I have had through today. If you are on the Costa app, you'll know that on your birthday, they give you a free birthday treat, a piece of cake. Now, I'm going to pick that piece of cake up tomorrow, and I'm going to share it with Amber. She shared hers at her birthday, Christmas. My son won't eat it. My husband's not bothered, so we are going to share that. So that will be my little treat. That'll be my little late birthday treat. I'm not going to have the whole thing to myself because, as I said to you before, I'm not ruining weigh-in days anymore by over treating myself and going over sins, calories, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so I will look forward to that tomorrow. So weigh day tomorrow. Fingers crossed I get a good loss. I'm hoping that I get half of my gain off, which I know you don't know what my gain is, but if I can get half off, then I will be very pleased indeed. So, and I feel like I've had a really good week. I am still bloated from this flipping period thing that I'm having. Oh, yes, I was going to tell you about the doctors. So, I finally got hold of the doctors because all day I've been trying them and it's been like engaged or line busy, or I was like 10th in the queue. So finally got hold of them and they said, yeah, we'll arrange a doctor to give you a phone call. So I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this phone call. And then they rang me at not long before we were going to have tea. Amber was making the meatballs. So they rang me, the reception rang, and she said, doctor said, can you come in now? And they would like to examine you. So I just said to him, right, I've got to go, doctors. You know, I thought, right, she said, if you can leave now and come. So I just went. Luckily, it's only less than a 5-minute drive. And I sat there and I sat there. People came in, people walked in, people went to their appointment, they went out, more people come in. And I sat there all this time. 45 minutes I sat there before I was seen. And she said, if you come now. It's like, oh my God, 45 minutes. I was the last one in the surgery. I went in, I think it was 6:05. So yeah, I was a bit annoyed with that. The fact that I just dropped everything and I went straight away and I waited 45 minutes. Anyway, she was very, very nice. I've never seen her before. She examined me. She felt the hernia. But where I've got the pain, and I was sensitive elsewhere when she was pressing on my tummy, she thinks that it could be, she's not definite saying it is, gallbladder. So, which actually kind of does ring true, because I've looked at some of the symptoms and everything, and I get really full quickly. I can eat a meal and I'm like, oh God, I'm full. I'm bloated, you know. And the rest of the family are like, why are you so full? And that is one of the symptoms, bloating us a lot, which I am bloated, really, really bloated the last couple of days, which I was thinking is the period. So whether it is, I don't know. And then also I do get quite a lot of pain under my ribs, which I just thought was due to this, like I keep getting indigestion kind of thing. I got it now actually here, which is probably from the meatball sauce. So adding it all together, I think it does actually sound like I could have that. And it's very funny because 2 weeks today, my brother's going in for an operation to have his gallbladder removed. My sister had hers done about 10 years ago. And also the doctor said, because I've had the bleeding stomach ulcer, I'm actually probably more prone to having ulcerated things. So yeah, I've got to have a stronger dose of omeprazole, which I'm already on. I've got to take the most absolutely disgusting Gaviscon, which I hate, and it makes me cack as I'm swallowing it. Oh, but I've got to do it because she said do that for a month, and if symptoms improve, then it is more or less, you know, going to be that it is gallbladder. I was losing what I was saying then. And she's also sent a request for me to go for an ultrasound scan. So she doesn't think that would be within the 4 weeks, but it may be, but she's doubtful. So yeah, so we just got to wait and see now, really. But definitely some foods I know trigger it off here, but not down there. So it's a bit weird, really, but we'll see when we have the scan. Anyway, so I'm going to go because I need to enjoy the evening now. So yeah, I've had a really lovely day of food. That meatballs, the sauce that she makes in there is just spot on. Lovely and garlicky, which is what we love. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to go and I will catch you all again tomorrow for my weigh-in update. Fingers crossed, like it's a good one. Yeah, so thank you so much all for watching, and thank you for your lovely messages and your comments, and everyone that has wished me happy birthday. So Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.